look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Shot clock at 2. Tatum dishes to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the game going here with the first basket for the Celtics. Smart against Van Vliet. To the middle. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams. Brown inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Smart against Van Vliet. The kick out to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Brogdon the pass to Williams. A beautiful reverse layup.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Tatum. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, Smart with it. Williams kicks to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Tatum, that's for 2. A new 14 for Boston. Williams finds Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Knocks it loose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Raptors ball.
Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. That's tipped. Raptors trail by 3. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Brown. Williams against Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Siakam hits them both. 1:56 left to play here in the first. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet looking around. The kick out to Young. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. That puts them in the lead.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Smart finds Tatum. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto on defense. Brogdon outside. Trying to get something going. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Siakam. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off on the layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Van Vliet. Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Nobody near Barnes. And Young kicks to Barnes. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. The three from Barnes. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here comes the break. Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. The second effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Siakam's got 6.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Barnes outside. A three-pointer, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raptors lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Horford. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Now White following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. And it's White missing. Toronto leading by 3. Down low. Achua, no good. Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the layup. Pritchard's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Raptors shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the lead.
White wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Banton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Boucher. Raptors need to get a shot on him. Trent can't hit. Boston trailing. Outside, White. Williams outside. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. They retain possession. Horford's shot is good.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Boucher, the screen. Here's Benton. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Banton. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials
The previous play is
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor stands.
the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound. Achua. Excellent D there from Williams. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Trent. Williams passes to Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
1:35 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And Brown drops them both.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And great find by Bjelica. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Outside, Smart. He kicks to Tatum. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. Good on the 3-point shot. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Boston. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
16. The Celtics, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Williams. Now here's Smart. Williams in the post. Siakam's there. And no good that time. To the inside. Puts it up. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. Williams has a screen for Tatum. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the Raptors call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Smart. Down low, knocked loose, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. They get it again for the tie. There's the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Smart. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 8 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Young with no one around. Here's Siakam. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Williams. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Smart. Good D by Anunoby. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Young. Barnes screen on Brogdon. Here's Anunoby. Barnes. And it's Barnes on the follow. 6 points for him.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Brown outside. Takes the 3. Tatum drives in. And they pick up 2. And that's now 10 points for Jason Tatum.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Williams dishes to Brown. Young with the steal. Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
Van Vliet, 2 shots.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Smart finds Tatum. Smart against Van Vliet. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Barnes down low. He's guarded by Brogdon.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Tatum. Takes a 3. Williams passes to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Brown missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 13. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Siakam a screen on Brown. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brogdon kicks to Brown. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Another shot. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried up.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Boston on top. They're up by 2. We got more in store for you right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston, we've got Gallinari. Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Celtics shooting around 41% on the night. For 3, Brogdon. Smart passes to Brown. Van Vliet against Smart. Williams. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Anunoby passes to Young. Pass to Siakam. The shot will not fall. Good D by Williams. Celtics on offense. Tatum passes to Williams. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Siakam a screen on Smart. Van Vliet against Smart. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam a screen on Brogdon. The kick out to Barnes. Count that one from Van Vliet. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
And just wanting it more. Van Vliet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
Here's Toronto. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The 3 from Barnes, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Brown dishes to Tatum. Launches it. Boston again missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
Pass to Anunoby. Inside and stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Young. Tatum with a screen on Van Vliet. Smart finds Tatum. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Toronto.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Barnes down low. He's guarded by Brogdon. The rebound by Brogdon.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Tatum's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And here is Anunoby. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Brown drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smart against Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Williams sends a screen for Tatum. They get it back, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Brown outside. Good D by Siakam. Now Barnes. And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is
most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. We've got Jared Allen. Karis LeVert is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Garland finds LeVert. Here's Lopez. Barnes with the rebound. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Barnes. There's Young with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam.
Well, you can see that the long arms and presence of Jared Allen affected that shot.
Here's LeVert. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Barnes in the post, covered by Lopez. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Young. Outside Barnes. 3-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Back to Mitchell. Mitchell double teamed. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The open shot, Siakam. The shot off that time, and it's Cleveland the other way. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Out to Garland. Lets it go from deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors with a lead.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Garland for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. The open shot by Van Vliet. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that. that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Lopez. Cleveland the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now here's Anunoby. The kick out to Young. Now a timeout called by Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
The shot by LeVert, no good. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Siakam with it, picked up by Allen. Barnes against LeVert. Shoots from the right block, and scoring with the play inside is Barnes. Barnes has got 12 points.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And an Obi for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Barnes.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 14.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3, small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You know, with Robin Lopez, a career mid-70s free throw shooter, we'll take that any time from the center position.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Garland. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Cleveland on D. 7-point differential. The kick out to Young. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Oh, rejected by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Siakam outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And here's Lopez from the arc. And they get it back. Here's Allen. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The kick out to Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Barnes has got 16 points now.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. And what you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Anunoby. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The kick out to Young. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
But BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Here's Garland. Back to LeVert. Here's the teardrop. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Siakam outside. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Garland, the pass to Lopez. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Barnes in the post. He's checked by LeVert. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 18.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Here's Allen. And no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. To the inside. Here's Young. Rejected by Mitchell. Lopez in the post. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Now here's Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Young drawing the double team. Pass to Barnes. Fires from deep. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Lopez passes to Garland. Back to Lopez. It's stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here we go. And here they go. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lopez. With the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Lopez has got 5 points.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
With 2 seconds left. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And we finished off 1 half of play.
32. The Cavaliers, 26.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Cleveland right now, they've got Darius Garland, Jared Allen out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Anunoby for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Anunoby's gotten his 2nd bucket.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Van Vliet. Yep, count it. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Knocks it loose, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. And here's the fast break. And an Obi for 3. No good on the shot. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Allen with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Allen. It's stolen by Barnes.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coaches, many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Here's Anunoby following the score by Cleveland. Here's Siakam. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Allen. The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. From outside, off the mark. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada. But basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Now here's Allen. 7 points in the game from deep. Mitchell. And Anunoby pulls it down. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Young. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's Mitchell. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Barnes. 22 points for him. Siakam left side. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Siakam's got 6.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
And Young pulls it down. Toronto's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And here's Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. Rejected by Allen. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Lopez in the post, working on Barnes. Allen, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Van Vliet against Garland. It's LeVert on the wing, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
The shake. And there's the play by Mitchell inside. He's got 16.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Garland for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors now holding a 12.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Raptors shooting about 56% in this one. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And he drops it in from the low post. And the Raptors lead by 16. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Toronto has possession, following the score by Cleveland. Barnes passes to Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Siakam's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Mitchell finds Lopez. Outside for LeVert. Lopez, the screen on Porter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Raptors foul. Fred Van Vliet. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Oh, the free throw is off from Garland.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
LeVert. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And for Garlandors, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Here's Barnes. Cavaliers with a rebound. LeVert left side. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
It's Barnes on the wing, covered by Lopez. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Barnes has got 30 points.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Garland finds Lopez. To the middle. Here's LeVert. That shot off the mark, and Toronto will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Lopez against Barnes. Here's the second effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Barnes has got 32 points in the game. Here's LeVert, and it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Tipped. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Porter, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Porter. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anunoby.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And what a huge performance it was for Scotty Barnes.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Barnes. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And then Siakam with the jam.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Mitchell, good.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside Porter. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. GA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing
Veteran leadership. David, that's why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Mobley in at the 3 spot.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Brown finds Williams. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Now Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Driving in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now here's Williams, and there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Brogdon. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Here's Garland. Mobley outside. Mitchell wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And it's Brown missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jason Tatum missing his last shot, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Mobley right side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's the 3-point bomb. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Smart with the ball. Garland picks him up. Mitchell against Brogdon. Kicks it out to Allen. Great D that time from Tatum.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Drills it from outside.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Count that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Tatum with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell in the corner. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Pass to Brogdon. Tatum with the screen on Mitchell. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Off target with his 3. Garland surveying the D. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
On the court for Cleveland, Robin Lopez out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Shots good by Williams.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Now Lopez fires the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
White. Horford dishes to Smart. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got 5.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
Horford finds Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but great, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Grant Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now White following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Here's Williams. Outside to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Tatum, that's for 2. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And stolen by White. Williams passes to Brown. Brogdon against Mitchell. Tatum a screen. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Now here's White. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 27. Garland, no good. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Lopez against Tatum. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And he makes that one.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Celtics have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so here's Cleveland. The drive by Mitchell. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Brown kicks to Tatum. 3 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
The Celtics, 33. The Cavaliers, 34.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Williams. He's out there with Horford. Gallinari is out there with White. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Back to White. Clock at 6. Horford with the screen on LeVert. The pass to Horford. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Horford's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
Textbook use there of the pick by Horford. Strong footwork gets him to the shot.
Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Gallinari passes to Williams. White drives in, and White slams it in. 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Stevens. Back to Rubio. Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
The first one falls. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Gallinari. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Passes to Brogdon. Right side Smart. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Smart's got 5 points so far.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
He gets that one.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Outside, Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Williams. Lopez with the steal. Garland finds Mobley. Garland against Smart. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart dishes to Brown. Crosses over, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
First free throw is good. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Grant Williams. Outside, Smart. Ogden left side. Brown outside. Ogden the pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 17. Horford has a wide open look. And again, Boston with the triple.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Pass to Lopez. The wide open look here for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ogden the pass to Tatum. Lopez with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Mitchell against Tatum. Here's Allen. He takes it in. Here's Lopez. It could go.
Just such a miss. Tatum can really stretch the floor for them defensively.
It's off. Summit. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Darius Garland. Robin Lopez out there with Mobley. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Boston trailing. Smart passes to Williams. Smart deciding where to go with it. Back to Williams to take the lead. Mobley with the block. And he recovers it.
Just such a physical.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time. The previous play is in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the
ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Smart.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Tatum, that's for 2. Outside to Brogdon. Celtics passing it around. Williams finds Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The 3 from Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass. And it's 9 points for Darius Garland. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. Williams has a screen for Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's Smart with the drive. Shakes him. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Smart.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is net.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen at the line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting
The previous play is under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Smart dishes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Mobley the pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Tatum kicks to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
I see ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Loads it up for Williams. An emphatic LU jam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And Allen slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Basketball. Tatum a screen. Williams finds Tatum. With the drive. Help!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
The kick out to Tatum. Lopez with the steal.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Williams with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Lopez passes to Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And stolen by Mobley. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 4. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
And so Boston again turning it over. Garland, that's for 2. Off target with that shot. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
We're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the small forward position. Now here's Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Boston on offense. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Launches a three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
4 on the clock. Here's Barnes. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Van Vliet against Smart. Williams passes to Tatum. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Barnes against Brogdon. Barnes in the post. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
Smart outside. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Barnes against Tatum. Pass to Smart. This one for 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Siakam. Outside Barnes. He can't get it to go, and it's Boston the other way. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Smart, plenty of space. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Boston on D. Outside Barnes. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Barnes.
Okay.
Oh my! Throw it down.
Yes, he did. Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Tatum. Good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Van Vliet against Smart. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Brown passes to Tatum. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Outside Anunoby. The kick out to Young. Siakam with a screen on Brogdon. Back to Young. Clock is at 3. Off the mark there with a 3. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Slashing to the rim with confidence. Fred Van Vliet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at the small forward. The three from Barnes. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Barnes has got 9.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Brown. They double team Brown. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And so it's Boston with it. Williams a screen on Barnes. Tatum. They get it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Tatum against Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Brown finds Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Pass to Brown. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And the Raptors call time here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's VanVleet, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
Brogdon, the pass to Smart. That shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Barnes in the post, guarded by Brogdon. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The kick to Tatum. Williams a screen on Barnes. Here's Tatum. The shot from the low post is good. Tatum's got 7 points.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Barnes against Brogdon. Pass to Siakam. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Williams. The Celtics with the lead. Back to Brogdon. Williams passes to Brogdon. Siakam against Tatum. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Smart. And that one's long. The Raptors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Siakam, the pass to VanVleet. 1:19 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Siakam. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston.
First personal foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the half. Outside White. Drains the triple. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Outside Porter. Inside. Here's Achua. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Achua with the dunk.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's White. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Williams from long range. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
Celtics 22. The Raptors 24.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Grant Williams. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Right?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And the shot goes down. Boucher's got his first 2 points.
Chris Boucher's coaches and teammates love seeing this. They know how efficient he can be inside.
Here's Pritchard. Horford inside. Achua's there. Achua with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Achua tips it back in. Achua's got 7 points in the game.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Boston again missing. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Boucher for 3. The second effort. Achua can't hit. Boston trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
White. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Porter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Down low. Here's Boucher. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Boucher's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And good. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
To the left side wing. Here's Pritchard. He takes it in. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And stolen by Boucher. And now the Raptors on the break. Outside Porter. Back to Achua. Horford with a steal. In transition, here they come. White for three. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boucher outside. Pass to Trent. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Trent's got 5 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Back to Pritchard. Trying to get back on track. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Porter outside. That shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Shot is up. Boston, no good that time either.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Pritchard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher.
First team foul.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Brogdon is subbed in for White.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Smart's checked in for Boston.
Marcus Smart.
40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Williams in the post, guarded by Van Vliet. There's Tatum with the 3. Doesn't go that time, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Barnes, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Smart for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to the right wing. He got it off in time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Celtics shooting a rough 29% from the field here. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Young in at the 3.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Here's Barnes. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Tatum passes to Smart. And here's Brown for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
It's Brown on the wing. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Brown passes to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Young. Left side, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Young. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Brown passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. And here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now here's Anunoby. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Barnes against Tatum. Van Vliet pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. No one covering. And the Raptors lead by 12.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the Raptors, another three.
I'll say this. If Barnes' range extends to there, watch out.
Brogdon pass to Williams. Outside Barnes. And a miss there on the triple for Boston. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From outside the arc. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Back to Van Vliet. Smart against Siakam. Pass to Young. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Williams a screen on Barnes. Tatum from long range. Smart passes to Tatum. Off target with the three. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Scotty Barnes.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Barnes. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smart with the bucket.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
And it's Toronto's ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Van Vliet. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were
Few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Boucher in at the 3 spot. And Siakam throws it down.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And Doris, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like. At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Mobley misses.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. 2 of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are 2 teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight. Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Mobley. Takes it off the glass. Mobley's got 5.
To be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
The kick out to Barnes. He's looking for Siakam and finds him. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Back to Garland. Mobley against Boucher. And it goes down 2 points. Mobley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
VanVleet passes to Boucher. Deflects the pass. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Raptors have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Feeds to Allen. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, Toronto. 7-point differential. To the left wing. Lopez passes to Mitchell. Nice move. And the layup is good.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
On the wing, Anunoby. Offered by Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Siakam.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Lopez passes to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Anunoby against Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Anunoby.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Siakam throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Mobley kicks to Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's Siakam. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lopez outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, so easy to admire the way he works at close range. Lopez showing that nice soft touch.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Out of bounds. Raptors ball.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, leading by 5. Here's Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell passes to Lopez. Kicks it out to Garland. Baseline J on the way. Here's Mitchell. And that one is off. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. Then there's Robin Lopez, and there's Jared Allen. And it's Mobley in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland against Van Vliet. Lopez dishes to Garland. Back to Lopez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lopez has got 6.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And finished off by Siakam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. Precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Stolen. Boucher with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. And the dunk by Barnes.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Cloak loose. Boucher with the steal. The pass to Barnes. Passes it to Anunoby. The 3 ball gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And Doris, it seemed to change his scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. a career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end. One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys, and it has been something else to watch that growth.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Van Vliet against Garland. Mobley wide open. And another miss by Cleveland.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 16. Here's Mitchell.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shoots the 3. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. The Raptors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And that's now 20 points for Siakam. Garland the pass to Lopez. Looking to end the run, Mobley. The shot off that time, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Lopez and finished off by Siakam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
Your Cavaliers, 25. The Raptors, 48.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So for Toronto right now, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the 3 spot.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready, jumper in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Boucher finds Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Wasted no time on that one. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. Over Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. Free throw good. Siakam.
Pascal Siakam.
Siakam hits them both. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lopez finds Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Barnes down low. Guarded by Garland. Now that one from Van Vliet.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
For 3, Mitchell connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 13 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The kick out to Barnes, tries to save it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Garland finds Lopez. Kicks it out to Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Mobley inside. Working on Boucher. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 1:58 left in the 3rd. Here's Allen. Chalk up 2 there. Allen's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
3 points.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Off target from 3-point range. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Kicks it out to Siakam. A new 14 for the Raptors. Garland against Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Lopez. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Lopez has got 8.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Here's Boucher. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Evan Mobley is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Garland. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Garland is doubled. Here's Mobley. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Still Cavaliers ball.
Garland finds Lopez. Van Vliet brings the double team. From downtown, Mobley misses. Toronto leading by 20. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you like to see Jarrett Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Barnes looking around. Back to Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Crossed up the D perfectly.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Mitchell. That's a 2 from Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Allen inside, covered by Barnes. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam passes to Van Vliet, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And stolen by Mobley.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Back to Garland. 3-pointer. Good on the triple.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Siakam kicks to Boucher. Barnes finds Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Boucher, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Garland. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Kicks it out to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The kick out to Barnes. Lets it go from deep.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Pascal Siakam.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Barnes. Siakam kicks to Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Allen against Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Kept alive. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. For 3, Van Vliet drops in the tray. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 assists. And here's Garland for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come.
two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Williams, rejected by Allen. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Tatum. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 6 points.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Mitchell. Good work defensively by Brogdon. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Right side, Tatum. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. They recover it. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Tatum passes to Brown. Fires for 3. The rebound by Allen.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Here's Mitchell. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Out to the wing. Brogdon from outside. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tatum gets the bucket. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Blocking foul ball. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Smart. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. That one on Tatum. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Back to Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 12 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Brogdon, the pass to Smart. It's stolen by Garland. Allen with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Allen. Outside Garland. Mitchell up top. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Smart with the defensive effort. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. No good on the 3. Mobley up top. It's stolen by Smart. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
On the floor for Boston. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Pass to Brown. And he drives in.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. Tatum pulls it in. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Mitchell. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. 4-3. Jason Tatum, and that's good. Tatum's got 14.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. We understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm...
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40, 20, whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments. And that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
Now here's Garland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Smart against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Tatum with a steal. Right side Brogdon. Inside. Fires from the wing. And it's Tatum missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
And the shot is good by Garland.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Pass to Horford. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. Williams passes to White. Back to Williams. No good. A bit long that time. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Garland. The 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now White. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Smart outside. Now Williams tries to snap the cold streak.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's White. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Williams. It's stolen. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And Mobley gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Here's Okoro. Williams defending. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. An easy 2 on the layup. Garland's got 5 points.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And a pretty tightly contested game here.
The score, your Cavaliers 23, the Celtics 20.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
They've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. And then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Stevens in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Pritchard. Williams passes to Horford. Horford, a screen on LeVert. White for 3. No good there. And it's Cleveland the other way.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gallinari. Brogdon's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Cleveland. Brown finds Brogdon. Back to Brown. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Allen. Nifty move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Now here's Tatum. He's got 14. Good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 16 points now.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Mobley outside. Mitchell drives in. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Stolen by Mobley. And it's Garland on the drive. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Brown passes to Williams. Now here's Brown. Fires from deep. Mitchell grabs the miss. The Cavs have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Left side Mitchell. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Tatum. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Smart finds Tatum. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Mitchell against Smart. Donovan Mitchell with a nice move. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Mitchell. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Right side, Williams.
Blocking foul call on Donovan Mitchell. His second.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Boston. And Williams drops them both. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Outside for Love. Pass to Lopez. Outside Rubio. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for the Celtics, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Williams misses. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Stevens. LeVert outside. There's the drive. Basket counts.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Out left to the wing. Back to Pritchard. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Pritchard from the arc. No good on the shot. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. LeVert up top. He's guarded by White. Here's Stevens. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Horford. Outside White. Screen by Horford. Lets it go from deep. And White hits from deep. White's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, deflected. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Horford outside. Back to White. It's stolen by Rubio. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Stevens. Count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers? LeVert goes against White. Williams a screen on LeVert. White, the pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. The 3 is up. Tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's LeVert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Williams a screen on LeVert. White with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. White, good.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
2 minutes.
Right wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Stevens. He's covered by Gallinari. From inside. Out to Rubio. Clock at 6. Tipped and stolen by Williams. Pass to Pritchard. Rubio with the rebound. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's LeVert. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gallinari. This one for 3. Williams passes to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Banked it in off the glass. Pritchard's gotten his first points in this one. 1:06 left in the final quarter. Outside Love. Back to Rubio. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rubio passes to Love.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And Horford gets it to go.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity, stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy.